mo kí gbogbo ọmọ kóòtù òjìrè jákèjádò àgbáláyé ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi ṣe bí Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní bí ìlú bá dún ládùújù wọ́n ní yíya ló ń ya ìlú South Africa ti dún ládùújù àwọn university student Nàìjíríà wọ́n ti fẹ́ bá wọn yá.
Empty office. Empty office. Empty office. Ṣé mi tí mo ti délé tán? Ẹ̀yin máa gbà. Màá ní pẹ́ báàgì mi nílá àpàtà.
A few days ago, on the 29th of June 2026, we issued a 7-day ultimatum to the South African government and to South African-owned establishments in Nigeria to be more proactive about the xenophobic attacks on Nigerians and foreign nationals in South Africa. The 7-day ultimatum expired on Wednesday, yesterday, and throughout that process, we were not silent. We had written series of correspondence. We had written series of letters to the South African High Commission in Abuja. We had written letters to the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. We had written letters to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We had written letters to the MTN head office, to the Stanbic IBTC Bank Holdings head office in Lagos, to some other South African-owned establishments, and we told the consultatory path. It is quite discouraging that despite we using the first C of ALUTA, which is consultation, we did not receive any feedback except from the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission that reached out to engage us, and to some security agencies that reached out of concern to know really what was our agitation. And now, we are at this juncture and we have decided to come out and make our stance known tonight. It is our constitutional mandate to protect the interest and right of every student, regardless of their social standing, regardless of their backgrounds, regardless of their status in the society. And begin a nationwide picketing exercise on all South African establishments in Nigeria. We have the likes of MTN, we have the likes of Stanbic IBTC Holdings, we have the likes of MultiChoice, we have the likes of the South African High Commission. We are going to relocate our headquarters to these places. We are going to peacefully proceed in a coordinated pattern and ensure that we take our cooking utensils, our gas cylinders, our pots, our mattresses, our chairs. In fact, Nigerian university students will be actively picketing these establishments from Friday, tomorrow, 9th July 2026. And of the greatest poker! No business thrives in an environment that is not safe and secure. It will interest you to know, because I know that you have been following the developments in the South African xenophobic crisis, that shortly after we issued a 7-day ultimatum, instead of we to see positive actions from the South African government to take responsibility and try and provide palliatives or palliative measures, instead what we saw was a government that decided to allow its citizens loot the businesses of Nigerians, the sweat and blood of Nigerians who are supporting many students here in Nigeria to go to school. We see them looting the businesses they left behind. The Nigerian government made attempts to ensure that these businesses were accounted for, only for the South African government to issue a statement that businesses that are left behind by Nigerians in South Africa, that they have been nationalized. I will give special regards to the likes of our leader, Senator Adams Oshiomhole, and also Senator Asuku Ekpeyong, who have lent their voice strongly in the Harlow chambers to this ongoing issue, and we stand firmly with them with their positions and their suggestions that we begin to nationalize these aforementioned companies. We have Nigerian telecommunications that are doing well. We can invest in them. We are going to instruct our Aluta forces cut across the nation to begin to port from MTN to Nigerian-owned telecoms. We are going to also sound a clear note of warning to those who are using MultiChoice, who are using MultiChoice products, who are using patronizing Stanbic IBTC, to begin to close down their accounts and start patronizing Nigerian-owned banks. We have the power, we have the capacity. Nigeria has a population of over 240 million people, and I can tell you for free that 60% of that population are youths. We are students, and we have the capacity to do it. If the government of South Africa is not ready to take responsibility, we are not going to be violent. We are not going to pay violence with violence, because two wrongs do not make a right. But we are going to go about it in a peaceful, coordinated way until our voices are heard, until the welfare of Nigerian citizens in South Africa are accounted for properly. I hereby use this medium to call upon security agencies to come out, because we have been consultative. We have sent letters to the security agencies, and we are expecting their full support, cooperation, and presence at this nationwide peaceful picketing. Also, as I conclude, we commend the Nigerian government for their efforts so far in addressing the xenophobic attacks in South Africa. However, we strongly believe as an association that we are not doing enough, because human lives are being lost. Nigerians are living in fear and intimidation. We acknowledge the efforts of the Nigerians in the Diaspora Commission and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. However, we are a pressure group. We are going to advocate that more proactive steps be taken, and at the end of the day, Aluta continua.
It is imperative that Nigerians, the security, students, and every meaningful Nigerian understand that the National Association of University Students is a body that does not sit and look at Nigerians in diaspora suffering. And as a matter of fact, we take it as a responsibility to ensure that our voice is heard. And we are not going to relent until the necessary body listens to our voice and the needful is being done. We will not fold our hands, seeing our brothers in abroad suffering, while we accommodate every foreign company's business to thrive in our country. And we all know that business will not survive if there is war.
Yes.
And that is why we've issued an ultimatum, and we've reached out to all these people because we believe consultation is the way out.
Yes.
But because they failed in their own responsibility to admit consultation, they failed to do the necessity. So that is why we are taking this bold step, and we ensure that every Nigerians, because we believe everybody is important, we ensure that every Nigerian is safe and secure. Thank you.
Freedom cometh by struggle. Freedom comes by struggle, by struggle. Freedom, our Lord cometh by struggle. Freedom comes by struggle, by struggle. Freedom. Out of the greatest cover, articulate wiggy wagon, ever conscious poker, kulu kulu, temper.
By struggle, freedom come. By struggle, by struggle, freedom I want to protest. I want to speakers. I know the greatest solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. we shall always fight.
I know the greatest Nigerian student. Ever conscious Nigerian student. Articulate Bosa. Fearless Wigiwaga. I want to say. I want to Yemagana. I want to sorrow. I want to by virtue nomenclature, my name is Comrade Abawo. I want to be saving Nigeria. Why? When they are chasing our people. Greatest students. I want to believe, and I have reasons to believe so, that in Nigeria there are two people: the Nigerian student and the Nigerian police. Greatest Nigerian student, ever conscious Nigerian student. First, I want to salute the organization of Nigerian Police Force.
Yes.
That you people are here. You are not behaving like your South African counterparts,
yes,
who accompany their citizens to go and massacre, to go and destroy, to go and attack our citizens. Greatest Nigerian student, greatest Nigerian student. Having said that, I want to inform. Greatest Nigerian student, I want to inform. I want to inform. I want to inform the Nigerian police, having saluted the organization, that there is nothing that will stop us from registering our displeasure on what is going on in South Africa. Nothing shall discourage us.
Nothing shall discourage us. Nothing shall continue. Victoria Sata. Amara Welu. Nothing shall discourage us. Bosa. Kulukulu. Tempa. South Africa. South Africa. Must go. South Africa must go. South Africa, Bosa, South Africa, Bosa, South Africa, Moscow,
South Africa,
Kulu,
South Africa,
South Africa, Moscow, South Africa,
When I am addressing, no keke must care and no room must roam.
So they are too close to my president. They should go back small. They should go back, please.
Close to my president.
No, where's the president? No, go back. Where's the president?
I'm not with God. But this is in the bush. I'm not with God. I'm not with God. I'm not with God. I'm not with God. I don't have God. Let me eat. I'm not with God. I'm not with God. I will protect my Nigerian students. I'll win. And I stand. I'm not with God. Let us see. What God to them.
South Africa must go. South Africa must go. They are chasing our students and coming away. We don't want them in our country. They are killing our people. South Africa must go. They are chasing our people. They are killing our students, our comrades, our Nigerians. As I'm in South Africa, I've been sober. South Africa must go. South Africa must leave our country. South Africa must leave our country. We don't want them. They are killing our students. They are killing our comrades. They are killing our Nigerians. We don't want them. They are here in Nigeria in this condition. So they have to move. We don't want them. We don't want South Africa here. Our students are killing in South Africa. Our comrades, our Nigerians. So we don't want South Africa here. Let them leave our country and leave us alone. We don't want South Africa. We don't want them here. Our people there are killing. Our people there, our students, our comrades. So we don't want South Africa here. That's not what we want. And they must obey. And they must act. So we don't want them. We don't want them.
Like that guy that been, this guy, if they kill your brother, you will not take it lightly. If your brother is affected, stop me not to enter my zone. I'm the chairman of Central Stakeholders. They don't stop me not to enter my zone. I'm the chairman of Central Zone. Don't stop me. I will stop here.
We are not supporting in our own context. We have wanted them to I don't know what I understand. I think it will clear whatever they are having in mind or we are having in mind as students generally. However, I said in your next coming,
You will not even come here.
hold on. Wherever you are going, the institution of the police will do their possible to reach out to them, ensuring that they have a representative that we talk to. What we are doing, we are showcasing how civil the Nigerian police are. Assuming the South African police behave in this manner, we won't be having these xenophobia attacks. We are not happy over the killings of our brothers and sisters, but we should be able to behave within the ambit of law.
Please, we are carrying this out with a very pure mind and pure intentions, and we will not appreciate if at some point they use you
To distract us.
complete our efforts. We just received information, verified information that they are inside.
They are not. Sincerely, listen. He entered inside. They are not. That will show credence to what I am telling you.
You know we have people that are working here.
Of course. Okay. Are you now? Do you think that the police is shading them from others?
They are invariably. That's what you people are doing. That's what is happening here. That's what is happening here. Many of them are running this morning. We saw their exporter. If the Nigerian police are shielding these people, they are shielding them. The blood of innocent Nigerians killed in South Africa will judge you.
You hear from us. Hear from us. They should come out. Let South Africa embassy come out and address us. We are not happy with what is happening in South Africa with our comrades. We are not happy. They are killing our people. We are not here for fight. We are not here for violence. We are just here to say out our mind. Our people in South Africa are killing our comrades, our students. So they should come out and tell us what is going on. Oh, okay.
And so, with the power vested on me as the Grand Commander-in-Chief of over 20.1 physical and metaphysical forces in Nigeria and in diaspora under the umbrella of the National Association of University Students, backed by the Constitution of the National Association of University Students, backed by the National Executive Council, backed by the national stakeholders and all critical stakeholders as long as the student structure of Nigeria is concerned. I, Comrade Dr. Meshach Anthony Nwankwo, popularly called Dr. Mesh, hereby unequivocally declare that come Monday we will begin nationwide picketing of all South African establishments in Nigeria, and this is just a tip of the iceberg. It is now obvious that they do not have respect for consultatory process, hence we will go down to consolidation and confrontation. This disrespect that we have gotten from the South African High Commission, dear Nigerians, is a clear indication that the plans of the South Africans are yet to be fully unraveled. The evil plans that they have for Nigerians. And we, as the intellectual seat of university students, of Nigerian students globally, we will not keep mute and allow these attempts by these baseless charlatans to discourage us. Permit me to take you back in time when South Africa was suffering from serious apartheid, The Nigerian government, we supported financially, massive support to the African Nations Congress, which was a group that was created then. We also provided scholarships because the black South Africans in South Africa were not allowed access to education. However, we adopted over 1,000 of thousands of South Africans. I can say it, I can stand on clear authority and say that majority of them who are heading this South African Commission are beneficiaries of the free education and the benign scholarship that Nigerians gave them. The Nigerian government created a special task which was named Southern African Relief Fund, SARF, where students gave their feeding money. We brought our money. Our fathers who were being given little change, in fact some didn't even have, but out of nothing they materialized support for South Africans in solidarity. Merchants, civil servants, basically the citizens of Nigeria were taxed. Also, we had our leaders in the likes of General Muritala Mohammed, His Excellency Olusegun Obasanjo, His Excellency Shehu Shagari, General Sani Abacha, Ibrahim Babangida, and others. Despite their differences in administration, they were very unequivocal with their stance on opposing apartheid in South Africa. Permit me also to remind you that we provided succor, we provided refuge for South Africans who were stranded and could not remain in South Africa during the apartheid. I will take you back to the comments of one we consider our mentor in the struggle, in the person of Nelson Mandela. When he was released from prison, he made a statement that Nigerians were the forerunners and frontrunners of how the apartheid system in South Africa was eradicated. We were now termed the vanguard, the frontier states out of the frontier states. That was where that acronym was coined for Nigerians. We can't have sacrificed our lives, our resources, our time for these people only to be paid back by this act of betrayal. South Africans have exhibited the highest traits of illiteracy, of lack of exposure, of ingratitude. It will interest you to know that over 70% of South African land and businesses are owned by foreigners, even till date. And this survey was carried out a few years back. That South Africa and South Africans are lazy is not the fault of Nigerians. That South Africans and South Africa do not know the right processes to establish their own businesses, to take charge of their economy, is not the fault of Nigerians or any other nationals living in their country. Fine, we may have issues. Of course, among good eggs, there are bad eggs. We might have some Nigerians who may be perpetrating some acts of crime over there, but the solution or the cure to headaches is not cutting the head off. They have security agencies tasked with protecting the lives and properties of their citizens. They should take responsibility. Today, we are standing unequivocally on the fact that our brothers and sisters, our students studying in South Africa deserve to be protected. And the constitutional responsibility of every government, the basic right, the basic constitutional position of a government is to secure the lives and properties of citizens and foreign nationals living in their country. Over the years, we have housed South African establishments without fear, without pressure, without perjury, without government policies that could suffocate or minimize their freedom to operate. We have businesses that are raking in billions in dollars in profit daily from Nigeria to South Africa. We have our own Nigerian-owned businesses. We have people who are ready to give back to the society even more than these South African establishments are doing. Yet we have never picketed, we have never victimized, we have never given them cause to shut down operations because we understand the need for diplomatic relations.
Welcome back that dosa for the president.
Dosa!
You are a leader.
At this point,
You are a
leader. You are a leader. You are a leader.
You are a leader.
You are a leader. You are a leader. You are a leader. And so, I want to let you know that on the 29th of June, 2026, we did a maiden press conference where we issued a 7-day ultimatum. The ultimatum was born out of a pressing need to engage the critical stakeholders involved in these South African diplomatic relations. Believe you me, we followed the first C of Aluta, which is consultation. We issued letters, not confrontatory letters. We issued consultatory letters to South African High Commission, to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, to the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, to headquarters of South African-owned establishments in Nigeria. But as I speak to you now, I can tell you for free that only the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission has reached out and fixed a time for us to come and have an engagement with them. This is a blatant show of disregard for the lives and properties of Nigerians who are suffering these xenophobic attacks.
You dey find real Yoruba gist, culture, truth, and vibes. Now here they Lorileede Batente Media. No dollar. Subscribe. Sharp, sharp.
Mo jẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ́ fún orílẹ̀-èdè mi ilẹ̀ Odùduwà tó ń ṣàn fún wàrà àti fún oyin, ilẹ̀ tó kún fún àwọn akọni ọgbọ́n ètò àti òye. Mo ṣe ìlérí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ológo ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀, ìtànṣán oòrùn láti la ayé já nílẹ̀ Áfíríkà, láti gbé ilẹ̀ Odùduwà lárugẹ. Mo fọwọ́ sọ̀yà pé n kò ní dalẹ̀ tàbí ṣọ̀tẹ̀ sí ìṣọ̀kan àti ìtẹ̀síwájú orílẹ̀-èdè mi ilẹ̀ Odùduwà. Èmi yóò fi gbogbo ipá, ọkàn, iṣẹ́, ọgbọ́n àti ìṣe mi sin orílẹ̀-èdè mi ní òtítọ́ àti lódodo títí ọjọ́ ayé mi. gbogbo ìyànjú àwọn akọni tó ti lọ kò ní já sófo láti ọwọ́ mi títí dé ìrandíran tí ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn. Mo ṣe ìlérí pé ẹ̀sìn tàbí ìṣèlú kò ní yà wá nílẹ̀ Odùduwà. Tó bá wáyé bẹ́ẹ̀, mo lè lo ọkọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó kù sára mi láti fi ṣègbè àti jàjàgbara fún orílẹ̀-èdè mi. Ilẹ̀ Odùduwà, èdè kan, àṣà kan àti ìṣe kan ló so wá pọ̀ láéláé lágbára Elédùwà.